Champs, you know what time it is. Trophy list review. Let's do it. Today on the channel, we have got Zemiguel Reyes. I hope I said your name properly. Zemiguel has 125 platinums. That is a lot. Over nearly 6,000 trophies, 5,857. 554 goals, 1,326 silvers, 3,852 bronze. They have played 131 games, completed 125 with a completion percentage of 96.42%, averaging 4.27 trophies a day. They are ranking 80,600 in the world, and they are 1,065 in their country, which is the wonderful Portugal, home of my favorite football player of all time. I'm sure you can guess who that is. So let's get into this trophy list. We've got some absolute bangers on this list. Let's get some stats. Out of the 125 platinums, 35 are ultra rare, which is amazing. In terms of consoles, we've got 41 on the PS5, 56 platinums on the PS4, 10 on the PS3, and a very impressive 18 on the PS Vita. In terms of series, we've got 3 from Far Cry, we've got 6 Call of Duty platinums, and we've got 6 Uncharted platinums, including all of the games from Uncharted, which is quite rare. So let's go to the beginning, the origin. So this trophy list, this trophy account started in 2021, same year as me. Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled, very nice little multiplayer. This is quite a hard platinum actually to start off with. I've heard this is more trickier than expected in terms of racing games. So that is very nice. It looks really fun. It's one that I definitely want to try one day, just for fun, not for the platinum. And then platinum number 2, God of War 2018. You probably know what I'm going to say. I'm not going to say it. Yeah, awesome game, awesome platinum. And then we've got Destruction All Stars on the PS5, done very quickly, nice. And we've got an absolute banger here from Software's first ever game, remade on the PS5, Demon's Souls. Apologies about this number glitch, by the way, guys. I can't fix this. I've cancelled the plugin, reloaded it. I tried another internet browser. I have no idea what's going on, but they'll show up a bit later. Demon's Souls, I believe, is rated 6 or 7 out of 10. It's probably harder, but yeah, and also done very quickly. Very nice. And then we have an absolute mental Crash Bandicoot session here. Look at this. All done in the space of a month. So Crash Bandicoot 1 done in 3.5 days. I know this is probably like the easiest out of them. Easiest being, it's not an easy game, but it's the easiest out of the 4. We then got Crash Bandicoot Warped done in 3 days, 2 hours. Crash Bandicoot 2 Cortex Strikes Back in a week and 3 hours. And then this one, I think this is the trickiest of them all. This is a super hard platinum. Crash Bandicoot 4, It's About Time, done in 1 week and 6 days. In terms of ratings, I mean, this is rated at 9 out of 10, 4 playthroughs, 100 hours. So that is absolutely crazy. Very well done. And then we've got on the PS5, It Takes Two. Nice. I think our first shared platinum. Yeah, great co-op game. Highly recommend this one, guys. I think I made a platinum guide on this, like in the early days of the channel. I think it has like 4.5 views. But yeah, if you're interested, check that out. Then we've got Need for Speed Heat. Very nice, by the way. All this versatility. We've gone from a co-op former type game, racing, Crash Bandicoot, which I think is its own genre, to be honest. From Software game. Very nice. So Need for Speed Heat. There's quite a few multiplayer trophies, quite a bit of collectibles as well. Again, done in a week and 2 days. Then on to Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. Very good game. One of my first platinums. Highly recommend it for people. I actually think the story's better in this one than the sequel Survivor, but it's just me. And then you did A Way Out. This is from the same people that made It Takes Two. Another great co-op game. Very fun. Very good story. I like this one a lot. Back to Need for Speed Rivals. Done in 1 week, 2 days. Zay Miguel is not hanging around, knocking out platinums, honestly. And then we got Fall Guys Ultimate Knockout. And the original version, which I think I learned from Platinum Vault a week or so ago. So this is before they made it a bit easier. But yeah, this is like a 10 out of 10, 100-hour platinum as well. So very well done on that. And then we've got Rocket League, nice. Quite a few multiplayer platinums in here. I like it. Rocket League, 4 days and 15 hours, nice. Then we got the 2 Ratchet and Clanks back to back. Ratchet and Clank on the PS4, which is a banger of a game. Rift Apart on the PS5, which I don't like it as much, but it's good. It's pretty quick. You can do it in like a dedicated day if you had like a whole day. But either way, you can do it in like 2 days. It's a very short game, and it looks really good on the PS5. They always use it to show off the PS5 or the PS5 Pro. And then we got back to back the 2 Spider-Mans on the PS5, which is very nice. We've got Miles Morales done in 3 months and 3 weeks. I should really tackle this game. All of you have it on your trophy list. It must be fun. And then we've got Spider-Man Remastered, 3 weeks, 22 hours. And then we got F1 2020. Nice. Don't see F1 Platinums often on the trophy list. So very nice. You like your racing games. Good to see. And then we got 2 Vita games, which I have. I was very inspired by this list when it comes to Vita. There's some very impressive Vita Platinums on this. I'm very impressed. So we got Uncharted Golden Abyss, which is a really good game. Probably the best Vita game, I think, in terms of capability and what it does. Done in 3 weeks and 5 days. Yeah, this is a good platinum. It just has an RNG grind in it. It's awful. This RNG grind took me like a month. And you have to play the game on crushing mode, which can get a little bit difficult on the Vita. Your hands might get a little bit crampy, but it happens with the Vita. Resistance Burning Sky is a very good game, first person. I've got this as well. It's a pretty, if you've got Vita, it's a good game to get going with. You can do it in about 2 days. It's a short story. It's really good FPS gameplay, and there's like 1 multiplayer trophy which you can boost online with someone on Reddit or something. Olympic Games Tokyo 2020 is not a game we see very often on the trophy list reviews. I don't see Olympic Games very often. Let's have a look at the numbers. 2 out of 10, 12 hours, all multiplayer pretty much. So yeah, another multiplayer platinum, very nice. I'm liking how many multiplayer games you have. There's quite a few. Then we got Dirt 5, another one, another racing game, very nice. Overcooked, All You Can Eat. Quite a popular one. This is, yeah, one I really need to get back to one day, I think. Tearaway on the Vita. One I've owned this game, but I've never... I think I tried setting it up and it was really long-winded. They were taking photos of me, I had to set up the cameras, but it's one of those games that uses everything on the Vita. So like the front-facing camera, I think there's a rear camera, the rear touch. It's quite involved, but it's definitely a game I will try to do on the Vita eventually. And then here we've got a very nice Uncharted period. Ideally, everyone should have this in their gaming life. The Uncharted games, they're just brilliant. So we've got on 4th of October, popped the entire trilogy. I love it. Drake's Fortune, Among Thieves, Drake's Deception. And then on 12th October, did Uncharted 4. These are really good. It always gets me that Uncharted 4 is rated as easier than these two, because that's not the case. Uncharted 4 is pretty tricky at times. But yeah, really good games. Glad to see them on your trophy list. I loved platinuming Uncharted. Lovers in a Dangerous Space Time. Rated 4 out of 10, 10 hours on the PS4. We've got Sly Cooper, Thieves in Time on the Vita. Another game I own, but haven't yet done. I spent all this time collecting the Sly Cooper games physically on my Vita. Then I finally got them, and I kid you not, 3 weeks later they announced they remastered one of the Sly Cooper 1 for the PS4 and PS5, and I was like, great, I can play it with my on my PS5. But nevertheless, this game you can't play, I think, other than on PS3 or Vita. So I would like to get this one. I'd love to know how tricky it is on the Vita, because some games can be harder on the Vita than on a console, obviously, naturally, because it's a smaller device, smaller for your hands, etc. Little Nightmares 2, I've got this. PS5, nice little short platinum, the nice art style, I like this. Then we got Severed on the Vita. I was looking at this the other day. Kind of first-person narrative, puzzler action game, with, again, pretty cool art style and visual style. But yeah, it's very nice to see. Rated 4 out of 10, 10 hours. Then we've got Maneater, open world shark hunting game where you're the shark. 2 out of 10, 12 hours. Grinded that over a couple of months. Very nice, more than a couple of months, but nice to see. Then you complete the Uncharted series, nice, with Lost Legacy. I like Lost Legacy. I think it's a very good game. Obviously, they're not going to make any more mainline Uncharted games, so I just wish they'd make like a Lost Legacy 2. Just carry on with Chloe. I really liked it. Really good game. And then we got Sackboy Big Adventure. This is a big platinum. This is an underrated platinum. 6 out of 10, 30 hours. This is the one where you've got to do that final... I'm just going to call it a mission. Final mission where you have to do this epic platforming for like 12 minutes where you go through... You have to use every skill that you've gained in the game and all the knowledge that you have to get over this absurd platforming level. I watched a video of it and I was like, I'm never doing this. So yeah. And then we've got the original Until Dawn, because obviously they've done a remake now. 2 hours, 15... 2 out of 10, 15 hours. Done over 5 days. I've downloaded this and I'm just not sure why I haven't started it. I always hear good. I've never heard a bad thing about this. It's definitely one that will be done eventually. Then we got Gravity Rush on the Vita, all 64 trophies. Yeah, I rate you for doing this. I started this early this year because I tried to get one Vita game, which I still haven't done. I wanted it to be this, but it was just tricky. It's an open world game. She controls gravity, and like with the Vita, you have to like shift the Vita around, and it gets awkward. So, well done on doing this. This is hard. This is hard to do on the Vita. Then we got Gym Party on the PS4, chipped away in the background for a month. Velocity ×2, 7 out of 10, 25 hours, done in 2 weeks. Very nice. Then we got GTA San Andreas. Nice. Done on the PS5. I presume this is the definitive edition. So this is the remastered one. So yeah, well done, because that's got a lot of glitches and stuff. So I don't know if they're fixed yet, but I know it's a glitchy one. And then we got FIFA 2022. Done pretty quick for a game that has a lot of multiplayer, online versus modes, and like the whole, I think, FIFA Ultra Team and stuff. There's quite a lot. There's a bit of a grind to do in this. 65 hours. But yeah, done very quickly. Very nice to see. And then we got 2 absolute bangers back to back. Platinumed within a week of each other. Elden Ring. PS5. 2 weeks, 6 days. Very, very well done. Done pretty quickly. There's a lot of people who do this game quite quick, but it's obviously people who are experienced with From Software games as you are, because you've done Demon Souls, so you kind of, you know the culture of the games and kind of maybe what to expect, how to play them. So yeah, done 2 weeks, 6 days, very impressive. And then we've got Returnal. I think this is a very underrated platinum. It's rated 6 out of 10, which I completely disagree with. I think this is minimum an 8 out of 10. This is a super hard game, in my opinion. Yeah, done over 10 months, 3 weeks. Well done to you, dude. Very impressive platinum. not only is the gameplay itself quite difficult, and if you die, you go back to the beginning, depending on where you are in the game. I think there's a point where you can reach where you go back to like halfway in the game. But on top of that, the collectibles are totally RNG, so then you have to keep going through the levels, fighting enemies or running away from them, whatever, but you still have to go around grinding out the RNG collectibles. So yeah, kudos to you for doing Returnal. Need for Speed Most Wanted on the Vita, done in 2022. See, there's quite a few Vita games and multiplayer trophies here that I just avoided because I thought the servers were dead or they were unobtainable, but it's been interesting seeing the trophy list for this. So this is quite tricky, 6 out of 10. On the Vita as well, I think doing games like this on the Vita deserve another number on the difficulty because it gets tricky. Then we've got Unravel 2, which is a beast, 8 out of 10, 20 hours. I have seen some footage of this, and this game looks like a pain in the backside. No question about it. And then we've got a very nice little Vita section here. I quite like this. I'm scrolling up slowly so I don't ruin the next games because we've got bangers coming up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. April to May 2022. Look at this. I like this. I like the devotion to the Vita a lot. Motorstorm RC, another one that I thought would have, unobtainable or server closure, but you got it done. This will become a very rare platinum. Killzone Mercenary, they shut down the servers. I think this was last year. I can't remember, but man, I kind of wish I really cracked on with this game when I got my Vita for the first time a couple of years ago because it's pretty good. It's probably the best looking game on the Vita. But yeah, well done for getting this. This is very good. Rayman Origins. This is so hard on the Vita. Yeah, I looked into. I can't remember if this is in my collection. I've got quite a big Vita collection, but I remember looking into the trophy list guide, and yeah, this is hard. 8 out of 10. I think there's some online challenges as well that you have to do, possibly daily challenges, which also get quite tricky. So 2 back-to-back 8 out of 10 Vita Platinums. Look at this, Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transform. This is hard. This is hard and grindy. So yeah, very, very well done. Then we got Super Monkey Ball Banana Splits. I've seen this in a secondhand store. I didn't get it, but yeah, I have seen this. And then Unit 13 is a Vita game I have, and you did it in a week and a day. I want to do it, but I just don't know about this. They've got this multiplayer trophy, which is like you have to beat your friend's score in one of the levels. So you need to have a PSN friend who has this game and has beaten the mission, and you have to beat their score. And I always get worried about that trophy, but any tips from you would be great for Unit 13 because it looks pretty fun. It looks like a good other shooter type game. Reminds me a bit of The Division, which I love. Then we've got Frantics on PS4, done in 6 days and 20 hours. And then we have 2 Monster Platinums casually next to each other. Look at this. In the space of 2 weeks, you hit the Platinum for Super Meat Boy, 15th June, and then you got the Platinum on 2nd July for Cuphead. And both these games were done over the course of the year. It's pretty impressive. Super Meat Boy, 10 out of 10, 100 hours, done over a year and a week. And then at the same time, you were doing Cuphead, which is 8 out of 10, 30 hours in 7 months, 4 days. That's really impressive. Yeah, that takes some doing to be doing those 2 games at the same time over the course of the 7 months when you started Cuphead. So yeah, very, very well done. These are monster platinums. Platinums I will never get. So very well done, dude. And then we've got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Shredder's Revenge. Nice. Stray. Nice kind of 1-2 day platinum. And then we got 2 Vita games I'm very interested in because I've also got them. You did God of War 1 and 2 on the PS Vita. I would love to know how difficult is this? Like, is it worth doing or should you do on the PS3? Because I own them on the Vita, but I just know they're going to be quite difficult. You have to do the hardest difficulty. You have to do the challenges, I think. Yeah, but I'd love to hear from you how you found it on the Vita. So that's impressive, and you don't see that quite often. And then we've got WRC3 as well. I thought this was unobtainable, but yeah, nicely done. Loving the racing platinums on the Vita. Very impressive. And then we've got Rogue Legacy, 8 out of 10, 50 hours. Done in 3 weeks, no problem. Very impressive. And then a real banger of a game, Guardians of the Galaxy PS5. I did this over the summer, and yeah, I loved it. Very, very good platinum. Took me a few times to get into it. I started it many times over the last year, but for some reason, couldn't get into it. But this summer, it really clicked, and I loved it. Team Sonic Racing, nice. Another Sonic Racing platinum on the PS4. We've got Geometry Wars 3 Dimensions, 6 out of 10, 18 hours. On the Vita as well. Sorry, I didn't see that on the Vita. Very well done. Loads of absolute banging Vita platinums. Really great. Back to Rayman Legends. Nice. So you got Rayman Platinum on the Vita and a Rayman Platinum on the PS4. And then we've got 3 PlayStation first-party bangers in a row. Ghost of Tsushima on the PS5. It's interesting it says PC now. I don't know if that's a new thing on this website. And then you got Last of Us 1 and 2. 1 done in 2 days, 2 done in nearly 2 years. I presume that was the collectibles you probably left last because they are annoying. Nice. And then we've got Among Us on the PS5. And then an absolute banger again. Back for Blood. 9 out of 10, 100 hours. Very difficult. Very, very difficult platinum. Done in a year and 2 months. Dedication. Love it. That's pure dedication right there. Really, really respect that a lot. That's very well done. Then we've got, I love this. When I was reviewing your list before, this is Ethan Day. 19th December, Resident Evil 7, Resident Evil Village done. Nice. You did you platinum the whole story of Ethan in Resident Evil in 1 day. I love it. 1 month, 3 weeks, 5 out of 10. Yeah, 3 playthroughs. The 3rd playthrough can be, yeah, difficult. The hardest difficulty. Resident Evil Village took 10 months. I presume a lot of that was the Mercenaries mode. The Mercenaries mode is just a pain in the backside, no question about it. Then we've got Guacamole 1 and 2. Guacamele, sorry, 1 and 2 on the PS3 and then PS4. Got God of War 3 Remastered done in 2 days and 4 hours. Nice. I think this is another one, 2 playthroughs. So nice. We've got Shovel Knight, Treasure Trove. We don't see that quite often on the trophy list. Shovel Knight, Treasure Trove, done in half a year, 6 out of 10. Very nice. Little Deviants on the Vita. Far Cry 5 on the PS4. Nice. My favorite Far Cry. And then this one caught my eye a lot. Street Fighter Tekken Vita 2023, 2 months, 2 weeks. Again, another one I would think the servers were down or something, but I looked into it and they said you can play peer-to-peer, so it's like always obtainable, but yeah, that really caught my eye. That was really cool. Really cool Vita Platinum. I don't think I've seen before in the trophy list review, so well done to that. One I'm definitely going to add to my collection now that I know it's obtainable. If I can find it. Kena Bridge of Spirits. I think this game is deceptively hard from what I've seen. I know there's like a workaround. You have to play the game on the hardest difficulty where it becomes quite tricky and almost like a Soulsborne-esque. There is like this weird workaround. I saw someone explain the video, but it looks really complicated. But yeah, 7 out of 10. A very cute game, but a deceivingly hard platinum. Then we got Control, done really quick. Nice, done in 1 week. And then back to a banger platinum, 9 out of 10, 90 hours, GTA 4 on the PS3. It's becoming more and more popular, this platinum. I'm seeing it a few more times now on the trophy list. A lot of you guys are just chipping away at it and getting it. But yeah, he did this in half a year. That's impressive when you take into consideration everything that has to be done to get this platinum. 90 hours minimum. Very, very well done. And then we got GTA 5, 2.5 years on the PS4 version. Again, that's another one, a massive grind, a massive multiplayer grind. Obviously, loads to do in a single player open world map. Then we've got Deathloop. Oh, Deathloop. Couldn't get into this. This is one I would like to revisit one day. I just really didn't understand it or really get what I'm trying to do. But it was still interesting. Definitely an interesting game. On the PS5, nicely done in a month. Hogwarts Legacy, 4 months, 2 weeks. 1 month is a story, 3 months is the 600 collectibles you have to get in this game. I really want to play this. I love Harry Potter, but those collectibles just really put me off. Really put me off. But I want to get to it. Got to get to it. Then we got Bully, another Rockstar classic, PS4. Done in 6 days. Very nice. This guy really gets through his platinums very quickly. Madagascar cards. One I've not heard of. This is quite a rare one on the PS3. Nice. 2.5 weeks. Call of Duty, Black Ops, Cold War, 7 out of 10, 70 hours, 1 month, 1 week. That's the campaign single player. That's the multiplayer grind. And the zombies grind. That's, yeah, very impressive. And then we've got Moving Out. And then Super Meat Boy Forever. Nice. Done a lot quicker than the previous one, I guess, because you're more used to the gameplay. But yeah, equally as hard. 10 out of 10, 100 hours. But yeah, done quite quickly, I guess, because maybe you're more trained up for it. Got the first platinum. But yeah, the 2 Super Meat Boy platinums on one list. Very nice. Jack X Combat Racing. Nice. Quite a rare one that you don't see very often. Little Big Planet 3 on the PS4. Nice. We got another Call of Duty banger in Call of Duty World War II. 6 out of 10, 70 hours, done in 2 months. Nice. Then we've got Alice Madness Returns. This has been popping up a few times now. Trophy list reviews are nice. Then we got 2 very difficult platinums. The PS4 Trackmania Turbo, 9 out of 10, 70 hours. 5 months, 1 week. And a very, very hard, very rare PS3 platinum you don't see often. Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. 9 out of 10, 25 hours. That's probably a gross undercalculation. Yeah, this is a real difficult platinum. I wouldn't even attempt this. So yeah, well done on getting this. Very rare PS3 super platinum right there. And then we got the absolute banger. I had the pleasure of doing this earlier this year, God of War Ragnarok. I'm still quite blown away at what a good game this was. I didn't expect it to be so good. Very, very good. A good example of a platinum making a game more enjoyable as well. It was a good balance of the trophy list. Ollie Ollie World on the PS5, done in a month. Quite a tricky trophy list there, but done quickly. Life is Strange, True Colors, nice on the PS5. We've got Trials Rising. Resogun, 5 out of 10, 10 hours on the PS3. Bit of a tricky game there. Grim Fandango. Don't see this very often on the old trophy list, but yeah, nice to see. PS4, 13 hours, very nice. Sega Mega Drive and Genesis Classics. Nice bit of Sega tribute there. I like that. Then we got Unravel 1, which is a lot easier than Unravel 2. I don't quite get why a game's platinum got so difficult with its sequel. It's quite weird, isn't it? There aren't many examples of it that happens. Such a big jump in how difficult it is. And then we got Far Cry 3 on the PS3. Nice, the original version. Spider-Man 2 on the PS5. That was this year, done in 4 months, 2 weeks. Very, very nice. Far Cry 4 on the PS4, another one that I've got. Helldivers 2 Platinum, nice. Did that pretty much as soon as it came out, right? 3 weeks, very good. 6 out of 10, 50 hours. Still not played this game. I really should give it a go. One of the sleeper hits of the year for sure. Then we've got Star Wars Squadrons on PS4. Don't see this quite often. 7 out of 10, 85 hours. Maybe that's why. Yeah, don't see this very often on the trophy list. That's quite a good one. Knowledge's Power on the PS4. Nice. Hi-Fi Rush, 7 out of 10, 60 hours. PS5, done in 2 weeks. Then we've got three, possibly, 3 amazing Call of Duty Platinums back to back on 3 different consoles. Got World at War on the PS3, 8 out of 10, 25 hours, done in 3 weeks. We've then got Black Ops Declassified, which is a super hard Vita Platinum, done in, again, 3 weeks, 6 days, 7 out of 10, 15 hours. But it is very difficult on the Vita. And then we got Black Ops 3, which I know is very hard. 8 out of 10, 100 hours. Chipped away at over 3 months. Very nice. Very nice to see back to back. All platinumed within 10 days of each other as well. Awesome. Awesome stuff. Then we got Star Wars Jedi Survivor on the PS5. I also got this platinum early this year. Really liked it. I liked the gameplay. And the worlds that they had, the levels. Story's not as strong as number 1, but hey ho. Still got a third one to come in the trilogy. We've got Pure Pool, which is nice. Don't often see a billiards platinum in our trophy list. So yeah, nice. Nice to have a little pool game in there. Wreckfest done in 2.5 days. Nice. Just grinded away at that and got that done on the PS5. Call of Duty Modern Warfare. I also have this platinum, my only Call of Duty platinum. I'm very proud to say. Done in 2 days. Then we got Death's Door on the PS5. 4 out of 10, 15 hours. Horizon Zero Dawn on the PS4. 3 out of 10, 40 hours on the platinum that I've got. You know, guys, in case you're about to start Horizon Zero Dawn, you should wait because they have remastered it for the PS5. And they've increased the price of the PS4 version on the PS Store. So yeah, it's a £10 or $10 upgrade. It's a remaster we really didn't need, but anyway. Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare. Done in a week and 4 days. Yeah, these look like cool games. Multiplayer, trophies, etc. Very nice. And here we got back-to-back Astro Platinums. I like this. Did you deliberately keep Playroom waiting this whole time? Or, I know you did over 3 years and 8 months, so maybe you got a few trophies, then you came back to finish it before you did Astro Bot. You did Astro Bot so quick. I haven't even ripped the plastic off my game. And you platinumed it in 4 days and 4 hours. Very nice. Good to see. I hope we see more Astro Bot Platinums on these trophy list reviews. I still need to get around to it, but I'm going to do it. And then, you're the first person I know to have done Harry Potter Quidditch Champions on the PS5. 3 out of 10, 15 hours. I had it down as like a multiplayer game full of multiplayer trophies, but I looked at the trophy guide and there's one co-op trophy and 1 multiplayer trophy. So, I don't know. Maybe that's one that I will try. We've reached the end. Let's have a look at the trophy cabinet, trophy milestones. Last trophy was only 4 years ago, so it's amazing that you've got, you know, already 125 platinums. Oh, Astro's Playroom was your first platinum, but yeah, PSN Profiles does this annoying thing where if you pop a DLC trophy or something, it comes back up here. It's happened to me recently. It's really annoying. So yeah, okay, fine. That makes a lot of sense. That answers my question. 10th platinum was Crash Bandicoot Warp. Nice. Fall Guys, 20th platinum. 1000th trophy, Seduced by the City. Spider-Man Remastered. And then we've got 30th platinum, Overcooked All You Can Eat. 40th platinum, Back for Blood. Monster of a platinum. 50th Platinum San Andreas, nice. 3000th trophy in Shovel Knight. 75th Platinum, nice. Ragnarok, loving it. 3500th trophy, Make 'em Count, perfect name, look at that. And then we've got, what's the 100th Platinum? Here we go. 100th Platinum, Marvel Spider-Man 2. You couldn't pick a perfect name, Dedicated. That's what this trophy list is, Dedicated. Fastest Platinum, King of the Road, it's perfect. It's lovely. 125th Platinum, You're a Wizard. Nice. That's the name of the Platinum. That makes me want to get it. That's nice. So yeah, guys, that is Zé Miguel's amazing trophy list full of some serious bangers. Don't forget, the beginning of the video, we had that Crash Bandicoot session where all 4 games were platinumed very quickly. We had Cuphead, Super Meat Boy, Elden Ring, Returnal, GTA 4. Some absolute very difficult bangers in here, I have to say. It's a very amazing trophy list and very varied as well. Lots of racing games thrown in there, lots of different genres of games back to back, which I like to see. And loads of great Vita Platinums. You've made me rethink my Vita Platinum hunting a lot. Yeah, I'm due to get a Vita Platinum, so hopefully you've inspired me to get that done in the next 2-3 months. And yeah, guys, show some love in the comments to this amazing trophy list. There's a lot of games here that can inspire us and a lot of good games for us to look into. I'm really loving this trophy list. So, Zé Miguel, thank you so much for sharing that with us and letting us review your trophy list. And I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button and see you on the next trophy list review. Take care.